ladies, how are you? How you doing? You want to give a spiel here?
Alright, thanks for coming down to the Arizona West UTV Festival. We got some of our players' vehicles down here. We have some Articats at the shop. Please come on down and check it out.
You got races?
Yeah.
What kind of races?
There's going to be side-by-side races all the way up standard wash, all day Saturday, Friday and Saturday. Get the youth races tomorrow. Races and Saturday will be the pro class. Articles are going to go through the tech inspection, all that good stuff and everything. And then tomorrow, everything's the races. So Friday, Saturday is all day the races.
Okay,
about 7 till whenever this stuff gets placed.
All right, all right. What kind of classes are there?
There's Rally, Pro Turbo, Pro NA, there's an Unlimited.
Okay.
A bunch of short course.
Is this like naturally aspirated? Is that what Rally is? Or
no, Rally's just more like the, I don't know, poor man's class, I guess you'd say, but a lot of
this is poor man's class?
A lot of big guys are racing now. It's more just
like a lot
points.
If this is poor man's class, sign me up, man.
It's
freaking dope looking.
Today we're focusing on safety. There's so many classes. We're doing the safety check, making sure everybody has window nets, making sure everybody's got seat belts that are in date, their helmets are in date.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I don't know.
12?
Yeah, right now. We're checking all the cars.
Checking all the cars, making sure they're legal, safe?
Safe, everything's good. I'm sorry about that.
Fantastic. All right, I just wonder what this was. This is the lineup, huh, before the big day tomorrow? Sweet. You gonna win tomorrow?
Hope so. Good.
What class you guys racing in?
Pro Turbo.
Pro Turbo?
I'm sorry, Unlimited.
Hey, sir, what class you racing in?
T950 turbos.
T950, is that pretty high up there?
Yeah, that's one of the popular classes.
Sweet. All right, hope you win. I'm just a local down here trying to record the fun. I got what I could get, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was limited because I wasn't staffed, but here we go. The one thing I did get a very good record of was the youth races. Here they are. This was maybe the funnest stuff to watch because it was all right on the course. Let's check it out. This is the same group of kids that we saw yesterday lined up in the pits for the safety checks out in the Lake Havasu block party. There were 3 classes of youth, I believe. I mean, there was a lot of classes. I couldn't keep track of them all, but this was by far the funnest to record, as you will soon see why. But here they are, getting prepped to race today. Those kids were the real deal. Future world champions. You could see it by the way they raced. I'd love to record them all, but the rest of the races were way too far out. And then there were boat races and, well, I had to go watch those too. But check out some of these vendors. Some very cool people. I got to interview a few that were willing to speak up, so hear them out. Check out the latest products.
How are you? Where are you guys from?
El Cajon.
El Cajon? All right, what do you guys specialize in?
We make drivetrain components for various off-road racing classes, but we're out here today for the UTV Worlds and selling our UTV-specific parts.
F-O-R-T?
Yep, F-O-R-T-I-N.
Fortin Racing.
Yeah.
.com. Okay. You want to give a spiel here?
You want to do it? All right, thanks for coming down to the Arizona West UTV Festival. We got some of our players' vehicles down here. We have some Articats at the shop. Please come on down and check it out.
It's
all good.
It's always headlining a festival, kind of like the Poker Run headlines.
Yeah, so we're actually the title sponsor for this whole thing. We're a local players dealership here and everything, so we sponsor the whole festival. It's a big deal. And yeah, tomorrow, so it's the second year they've been here in Havasu.
And you sponsor the whole thing, you need a bigger tent. Hey guys, how are you?
Exhaust systems, harnesses, clutching.
Sweet. Okay.
Performance parts.
Outstanding. Where are you guys out of?
Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach? There's a lot of you guys out of Huntington Beach, huh? So the big
Yeah.
area for like the racing?
Yeah, I mean, King's right around the
I think you
corner.
guys would be more out of San Bernardino where all that stuff is, but I guess not, huh?
You think?
Huntington Beach is the place?
Yeah, you
all right.
think. Thank you.
Huge fan for my mountain biking days. The Fox.
This is just one of our new Can-Am tractive valve shocks. It's got 3 different modes, like soft, pretty quick tell, easy to push down, comes back up. A little firmer, a little slower, and then all the way.
Oh, that's like for like super big. It would be that slow for like a super big jump then, huh?
Yeah.
And then the faster, the more bumps you're going over, you want to obviously get faster response.
Pretty much.
Faster response. That's how we used to tune it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You just got to switch.
Yeah.
When you gonna start making this for mountain bikes, I'm sure they would love a switch.
Well, we've got some
$16,000 mountain bikes. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Where are you guys out of?
Marietta, California.
Ah, everybody's out of California, huh?
Yeah.
Only a few locals.
Well, our corporate office is in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, okay.
So everything comes from Texas, and then we're the West Coast office.
You're a pretty well-known name in racing. I've seen BP the logo for years now.
Very well known. We sponsor, tons and tons of series across all kinds of motorsports. So.
All right, awesome. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, It's all right. Bye.
Show it to him when he's older.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Where are you guys from? Pirates Cove? Where's that at?
Yes.
Is it close to us?
Yes, between Havasu and Laughlin, about 30 minutes from here.
Okay, so it's just up the road then.
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys do? Is this like a whole resort or is it a restaurant?
It's a resort. You can come and bring your RV. You can come and boat. You can stay the night. We got delicious food, cold drinks, beautiful ladies. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more of you out there.
Okay.
Oh, I'll see. Appreciate it. Bye. Just trying to get everybody who's willing to like talk. There's a lot of people that just try it away. You guys want to say anything about yourselves? Where you from? What do you do?
All right, well, this is the KWT particle separator. It's a pre-filter for your engine air tank. It removes 98% of all the dust and the dirt before it gets to your stock intake.
98%. So, I mean, so that's pretty high filtration rate. So, I mean, with that amount of filtration, how well does it breathe?
Oh, so, I mean, it's completely non-restrictive on your engine. So it intakes.
Yeah, look at that.
through the front and the bottom of the filter.
Okay.
So inside there's cyclonic tubes that are going to separate the dust and the dirt into this bottom chamber. So every 500 or so miles, you click off the dirt tray, and you'll see the dust and the dirt are actually collected in these bottom chambers.
Okay, so there's like no paper filter.
There's no paper filter inside.
So that probably increases flow dramatically then.
Absolutely. It's non-restrictive. It's been dyno tested with turbo engines. You know, it's, I mean, completely...
When did this kind of technology come out?
We released this about 2 years ago, I believe.
Oh, you got a bunch of little vortexes in there.
So cyclonic technology. So then it'll dump it out, and then you just click the tray back onto the filter, and that's the maintenance. It's completely silent. There's no wiring required to run this filter. There's no fans or any internal moving parts. Wow. There's actually, since it is using the induction of the engine to mount it, you can actually mount it, or to function properly, you can mount it completely backwards, and it'll still work as designed to.
Okay. Is it like a universal fit for all filters?
Universal fit for all vehicle types. However, the mounting solution for different vehicles, you'll see right here, this is one of our mounting options. It's going to be the dual arm brackets, and that'll connect to any roll bar. And so the universal bracket...
Oh, there it is, attached right to the roll cage.
Yeah, so you can move this, again, at any point on this roll bar, on this bracket, to any roll cage.
That's pretty good. That's going to get the cleanest, least hot air running through then, so you can get the most out of your engine.
It can actually be mounted behind a rear windshield as well. And it'll work as efficiently as it's designed to.
How often do you have to clean the filter?
The stock filter?
Yeah.
I would say it extends the life of your stock filter for up to a year.
Okay, so it's a help to your stock filter.
It is. It's a pre-filter. So it actually...
It's a pre-filter. Okay.
It's going to capture all the dust and the dirt before getting to your stock air filter.
That's good. I would imagine you burn through stock filters left and right without something like this. Then
the cost on a stock air filter that you change after every weekend or riding, I mean, this will pay for itself within a year.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
how often do you
your engine?
How often do you replace this? Like once? I mean, how often should you?
Yeah. You empty it out. It depends on your riding condition or trailing position, but I would say anywhere between 500 miles, around that. We had Jamie Campbell do 1,000 miles in the Baja 1000. He won last year. He did not have to do one filter change in the whole Baja 1000 because he was running our filters, which saved him about 45 minutes.
45 minutes is everything. 10 minutes is everything.
Yeah. So on a talent, it's really
10 minutes kills you. So 45 minutes is it.
So I mean, it's ultimately protecting your engine, right?
Yes.
So those stock air filters are not that efficient. Once they get clogged, all those dirt particles are getting right into your intake.
I want one on my truck. I don't even race. I still want one. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
Who are you with?
I'm an independent freelance filmmaker. I'm local to Havasu. Drax Media.
Okay.
I don't have any cards, but it's on YouTube and Instagram. DRAXX. All right.
Colorado.
Okay. Where'd you guys originate at? You guys local?
Motul's out of France.
Out of France?
Out of France.
What do you guys do?
All lubricants, oils, transmission fluids, gear oils, everything for your car, UTV, motorcycle, you name it.
So across the spectrum, from my little grocery getter to this thing over here, you'll do?
From Pirate Cove.
Sweet. Do you guys have a specific market here for like the off-road vehicles? Is it being exceptionally high quality or?
Yeah, 100%. The most superior lubricant you're going to offer to any side-by-side, from Polaris to Can-Am to Yamaha. Today we're just obviously promoting our ATV and side-by-side market.
Oh yeah, that's what the spirit's about.
Yeah, Motul USA is actually out of Southern California.
Are you guys making a bigger presence, like against the bigger companies like Pennzoil?
Huge push past 2 years.
We're going to see you guys in AutoZone? Walmart?
You will soon.
We will soon? I'll be looking for it.
If you go online, you'll see dealer locator, you'll see all the distributors and retailers in your local area.
Do you make oil for diesel?
Absolutely. New Tecma line.
Tecma line?
Tecma line. Any diesel from big rigs to your Duramax.
What do you guys do?
We sell these throttle response controllers. So what they do is they intercept the signal between the gas pedal and the ECU and allow the driver to control how quickly their throttle is sent. So they work with side-by-sides, trucks, cars. Depending on what you're putting in is how you use it.
What's the benefit of it?
So for anyone who's driving with a side-by-side, having control over your throttle response is going to take all that whiskey throttle out, take all that lag out. If you have a turbo, it's going to spinning your turbo a lot quicker.
Oh.
If you have, you have belts, it's constantly engaging your belts.
Okay.
Just as responsive on the deceleration as the acceleration. So it's good for that. And then that eco mode right there. If you're loading it on a trailer, if you're climbing, if you're crawling, throw it into eco mode, and you are just gonna climb right up anything. Still sends that signal quickly, but to slowly crawl. No throttle hops, no spin outs. So every single vehicle on our website has install videos. It has 3D renderings of your plugs. It tells you how to use the app if you want to use the Bluetooth app.
Okay, so you can control on your phone. That's good.
We won't void your warranty, and we have a 2-year.
Won't void the warranty. That's huge.
That's a big
Tell
deal.
Commander. Warranty safe. All right.
We make a bunch of UTV parts, tie rods, sway bar links, that sort of stuff, accessory clamps. But our main focus is electronic shocks.
Okay.
So we make
electronic shocks.
Yeah, we make E-click shocks. So we actively control suspension as you drive. We have a 8-axis IMU, a dual CAN bus ECU that does 500 calculations per second, predicting what you're doing as you drive.
Okay, so it has an internal brain.
Yeah.
500 calculations. That's a lot of calculations
per second.
So it's going to auto-tune to the terrain?
Yeah, so it's predicting what you're doing as you're driving. So if you have a steering wheel turned, it knows you're coming to a corner. It's going to stiffen the outside shocks, loosen the inside shocks, so that a body roll.
It's a big deal.
Huge.
That's a huge deal.
It knows the difference between a washout and a G-out. A washout will go soft, a G-out will stiffen.
Wow.
If you come off the ground, it automatically stiffens the shocks for 3 seconds. So no bottoming out when you land.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's huge, because recovering from a bottom out sometimes is what causes you to wreck then.
Yeah.
So
we have different terrain modes. We have
that's some pretty serious stuff. I mean, how does this elevate like the time of people racing now? Is this like all what they use?
So with the E-click on their cars, they're telling us they're driving faster because they don't have to worry about setting the cars up for corners, stuff like that. The car's already set by the time they get to the corner.
Wow. That's awesome. That's really awesome to know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's like we make them for Jeeps, we make them for Can-Ams, Razors. We unplug the Raptors, plugs our harness into the Raptor, make the Raptor better. We're about to release a Tacoma 4Runner electronic shock. We have a Ram and Ford HD versions. So,
okay. That's awesome. I don't off-road, but if I did, I would get these.
We're covering all our bases.
I would do it all.
Yeah.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Hope you made it to the block party and checked out all the vendors and checked out all the knowledge and saw all the racers and saw all the UTVs. Quite a sight. Different from the normal block parties for the boats and for the cars. It's pretty cool to see that. And I don't know if they have these championships regularly here in Lake Havasu, but I will be attending the one tomorrow because that's when the real fun begins. Hope to see you guys out there.